One of the things I find the most insidious about the economic situation that we're in, and the one that we've been in for a while, is it's organized in such a way, even with all of our social media and communities and online places, that it tends to create this illusion that's what's happening to restrict your business and the challenges that you're facing, and the compression that you are almost assuredly feeling, that it's organized in such a way to make you feel like that's just you. Right? That maybe you're like, yeah, the economy changed in 2022 it was this way, in 2024 it was this way, and you have a vague sense of like, hey, the way things were before isn't the way things are now. But there's the overriding impression is that somehow that implies something uniquely about you or the value of what you do. There's just this undercurrent that produces an enormous amount of self-doubt. And unfortunately, what that self-doubt does is it disconnects us from the work that would free us forward. And so what organizations need, and what founders and many solopreneurs in this case need, is the freedom to go, hey, the situation has changed. The game that I've known has become much more extractive, and I need to find a way to get back to an expansive way of doing work. But how do I do that in a way that actually is going to be effective? And that line between what's mine and what's my personal responsibility in my business and to my business, and what's just like a crappy economic situation, that line is really blurred. What I find is that people need a secure, contained, structured space to really consider what's happening in their marketplace. What about that marketplace still wakes them up, still motivates them, still connects to the work that they want to do? Who in that marketplace is still available from a selling standpoint? And then what does that mean for what you want to offer? The more you're offering something in the knowledge, intellectual, IP, professional services space, the more you are subject to this kind of thing, right? If you're selling butchery, that's a different story, and it's own unique challenges. But if you're anywhere that you're in the knowledge business, in the advice business, in the intelligence business, that you know things that other people don't know, the more you have to start to adjust to this new world without losing who you are in the process. I built TrustForge to be really intentionally that space. And I run it in a way so that every person, every participant gets what they need to move through a proven, repeatable process that we've taken organizations from solo all the way to 100 million in revenue through, to have the structure to ask the hard questions about what needs to happen next. That means looking at the offer. That means looking at the onboarding to the offer. That means looking at the messaging. That means looking at the audience and the people you're trying to cultivate. It means a layer by layer view of how you show up and what negotiations you're making with the people you want to buy. At the end of the day, it also involves selling, of course. I think you guys are the front lines of the trust-based economy. If we're going to build a trust-based economy, it has to begin and end with you, which means you need better tooling, you need better structure to really put your offering in a space where you can make these negotiations and stay true to what you want to offer to the world. When the economy is challenged, when things have changed, when you're feeling uncertainty, it's the hardest to invest in yourself. We are going to sit down. There is going to be one-on-one attention. You are going to get to be heard. This isn't just a bunch of videos and some scripts and some decks to review in your free time. This is a legitimate crucible of effort that produces reliable outcomes based on our trust-made growth principles. If you're having that feeling, then I want you to join us. I want you to take this risk on yourself. The way we move forward into a more expansive, more productive, more fruitful, forward-facing economy is to take calculated, intentional risks on each other. I can't wait to see you inside.